All right, motherfuckers. Welcome to Razor Radio on YouTube. This is Andy freaking Ford. I got Torn from Existence. Their album came out. They're from Colorado, Denver, right?
That is correct.
And their album came out late last year. They are. If you give me these guys blindly and didn't tell me where they were from, I think they were from Finland or Norway.
Ooh, that's a good
Because,
compliment.
they definitely don't. Well, I guess it's kind of snowy there. But anyway, introduce yourselves, guys, real quick. What you do?
I'm David A. Couch. I am the guitarist of Torn from Existence.
I am Jeremiah Maynard. I am the drummer.
And I'm Bill Bullen. I'm on bass.
And we still got a singer and a keyboard player out there, right?
Yeah, so you have 3 out of 5 of us. Our keyboardist, Rhiannon, probably will not be showing up. Craig might show up. We might see Craig.
It's great. What made you guys? The first thing I got to ask: what made you guys decide to go with a keyboard player?
We started off and really.
I've never seen you, David. I've never seen.
I know
you as a keyboard player.
As a thrash guy, kind of before, I always kind of rejected things that were too super produced. You know what I mean? But then, we got the way that I wrote these songs at first. I was kind of thinking, I want to be able to play these with keyboard and orchestration or without. I wanted to be heavy to do both, but once we start getting into it, and Jeremiah learned a lot of the songs, and we just kind of realized there was a missing element. So I just kind of started to seek it out. I would start to just hear the other parts in my head, and I was even trying to learn how to program keyboards myself. I started doing it. But you know what? That's a real pain in the ass. So I'm glad we got someone to actually do it for me.
I bet it's worse than trying to do drums. I bet your keyboards is even harder.
Yeah. No, drums I can keyboard, and now especially with him, all I have to do is put down some basic beats, and then he'll write most of his parts. I'll give him the tempos, the grooves. He hears that. He's basically my program parts are like a metronome to him, and he writes his own parts. So
that's awesome.
Easier for me too, because I don't have to spend as much time.
That takes years of experience, gentlemen. You don't see fucking these young whippersnappers fucking doing that shit.
No way. We have a pretty good age range in this band. Bill and I are about the same age, and I believe Jeremiah is the youngest among us. So we're spanning
How old is Jeremiah?
35.
Okay.
35. Eh? Yeah. I can't believe that's young.
20-year span. I know that's young, right?
We've kind of got 30s, 40s, and 50s representing in here in this band.
I just turned 56 in January, so.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad someone's older than me.
I'm officially old as dirt.
I hear you. Well, good. Well, happy birthday. I'm glad you're still alive. I know you had a couple of rough spells.
I had that heart attack.
Haven't we all? I keep trying to kill myself.
There's
Same.
great ways to do it.
Succeed.
The way I did it's not fun. Tell me about where you recorded it before we get into any of these specific songs.
So we recorded
really good.
Well, thank you for that. And a lot of that had to do with our friend Shane Howard. We recorded at his studio, which is, a studio that he built in his house, and it's in good grief. It's like north. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. It's like close to Loveland, or it's like northeast Denver or something. I don't know. It was out in Denver. And Shane Howard is a cat. He actually used to be in a band called Martryden. And they had a couple records that came out on Candlelight USA, and then he had a couple self-released ones. Really good guitar player. Stuff. Yeah, Martryden. Yeah, they're really sick. James Murphy did a guest on one of their albums and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, this guy Shane, he used to be an engineer at another studio here that's really popular called a Flatline Audio. If you've ever heard of Dave Otero, he does a lot of he does the Cal Decapitation. He did the last Arcspire. Did the last Vitrio.
Hey, Craig said he's waiting to get in. Craig's trying to get in, but he can't.
Oh,
because he's down below my thing.
He said he's backstage there.
All right.
Hey, Craig, sorry, you were below my thing. I didn't know you were there.
Yeah, I've been.
Hi, Craig.
Here comes Craig.
Sorry, buddy. Well, welcome.
Fucking introduce yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm Craig. I don't know.
You're Craig.
I'll introduce you. This is our singer, Craig.
Vocalist, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you sound like you're from Finland.
I'll take it. I'll definitely take it.
I swear I listened to when Dave sent me some of the tracks. You guys sound like a European symphonic black death metal band. That's the best I mean.
Thank you.
If I was trying to describe it to somebody,
Guess that's a compliment.
I think it's
I like a lot of that stuff.
not a lot of American bands are like that, or not ones that you and I listen to too much. You know who kind of does that? Dragon Lord, kind of like Eric from when he does Dragon Lord.
Yeah, that's a great band. I saw them play once.
Yeah,
I
played
compare
with
you
one.
to early Demu almost on a little bit of stuff. Demu Borger.
Cool.
Early, not the later, the early stuff.
Early Dimmu Borgir, not rave. I call the new Dimmu Borgir like rave Dimmu Borgir. I feel like I could hear that at a rave or something.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Just too I don't know, too much disco and not enough metal. I come from the Death Before Disco era. You know that about me.
Disco.
Yeah.
Death Before Disco.
And when you get so much hate, it's got to eventually come back around, doesn't it?
Yes.
I
We'll see what
think,
happens. Well, they've already lost a guitar player, you know.
Where'd you go?
Where'd Bill go? I don't know.
All right, I got to pay attention now. His device is not connected.
All right, well, quick, we're live, so ask us a cool question.
Well, I tell you what, real quick, why don't you guys do something? Because I'm going to cut this interview up and use it between segments on the FM station.
Okay.
Why don't you guys just give me the, hey, this is Dave Couch, and you're listening to from Existence.
Oh, you want an ID right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I let the people see the sausage being made. You know what I mean?
All right, you do an ID. Do you want me to say it? Are you gonna be able to? Do you want me? I could record
Here's
one of
Bill
my
back.
songs. Here's Bill.
What happened, Bill?
Bill, you gonna do a station ID? I'll do
Go
one.
ahead. If you guys want to do it all together too, you think you can do that?
No way.
First of all, what are we doing?
you
Go
want
ahead,
like,
Bill.
you want like this,
Bill
like
and Dave, real quick, do station identifications for me because we thought
All
Bill
right,
was
here.
gone. We were, wait,
this is David A. Couch, and this is
Razer Radio. Or just
Razer
David A. Couch
Radio.
from Born from
Okay,
Existence that you're listening to.
I want him to say Bill Boeing. Let's try that again. This is David A. Couch, and this is
Bill Bolin on bass.
Born from Existence. You're on Razor Radio with Andy freaking Ford.
You do that too.
How's that?
That was so
Hey,
bad.
wait a minute.
No, that's good. That's like trucker time.
Since I'm here real quick, hold on, check this out. I can give you a couple examples. Like, let's see. How about this one?
What are you doing? Look at you doing crazy stuff.
That was Ross the Boss.
I didn't hear shit.
You can't hear any of that.
Or how about,
It's not going to work.
well,
It's not going to work.
Hopefully it worked on the YouTube.
Hey,
Yeah,
Andy, you're going to go see Kerry King tonight?
no, I'm not. I'm going to see the Calavera Brothers tonight.
Oh, gotcha.
Man, choices.
Tell you, LA's like that. Did you hear that Sixes one, the band Sixes? This is David from Sixes. I do cocaine, and you're listening to Razor Radio.
We literally cannot hear anything you're trying to play us right now.
Yeah, well, whatever. It sounded great here. I'll capture it real quick. Give me these so I don't forget them because I want to put. I'm playing 3 tracks from you guys on Razor right now, and I want to put so people know who it is. Nothing
Gotcha.
pisses me off more if I'm listening to hard rock, heavy metal radio. And
Right here.
that is
I'll do it.
what the song is.
I'll do a serious one. Are you ready?
3, 2, 1.
This is David A. Couch from Torn from Existence, and you're listening to Andy freaking Ford on Razor Radio.
That's perfect. That'll work. All right, gentlemen. Who comes up with the lyrics?
Craig and I collaborate on the lyrics.
Who's writing most of the music?
I wrote the first album pretty much in its entirety in terms of the riffs, and then Jeremiah kind of added his own parts, as did Rhea.
Right on. Right.
Bill just does everything that I've said pretty much so far.
Put my own spin, little spin.
Hey, wait, we're
He does.
missing somebody.
We're missing our keyboard player who also does backup.
No, we're missing somebody else.
No, we're not. We're not missing anybody else.
Okay. Make sure.
We're all here.
I was thinking for
Nothing's changed.
Anyway, I haven't done these with this many people in a long time. It gets a little confusing. What do you guys plans for this year? And now you've already gone out to Florida to play. I mean, 70,000 tons.
That was awesome.
That's pretty, how was it?
To be clear, we weren't on the boat. We just played like the pre-party.
Oh, you guys didn't get to go after that. You didn't get to go on the boat.
No, no,
That
on the boat.
sucks. No, I
That would be cool though.
Have you ever been on the boat?
I've been on. I went on the first 70,000 tons. I've been on the motorboat, and I went on the mega cruise. Was the last one. Right before
What's the
COVID.
best?
The motorboat was the best. I like
Yeah.
the and the mega cruise was basically the same company, and they don't try to cram 40 or 60 bands in it. They have good headliners during the night. I mean, on the fucking 70,000 ton, you can end up seeing the one band you want to see at 3:00 in the morning, and it's the only time you get a chance to see them.
It's true.
I want to do it after being in Florida last time. Like, I want to go on the boat next year.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think I'm gonna try to earn a vacation.
Plus, the motorboat was great because I got to spend time with Lemmy 2 months before he died.
What year was that?
Oh wow.
2015 or 16?
Gotcha.
2016.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we left Florida, Miami, and went to Bahamas. Came back. And as soon as we left the pier in Miami, Exodus started playing. It doesn't get much better than that,
Nice.
especially for me.
Well, what was on that first? Yeah, none of these guys like thrash metal to me. But
I like thrash.
but
Whoa,
Wait a
whoa.
minute, man. You guys are on the wrong fucking radio show.
Chill out, bro. I like thrash.
All right, well, I guess I'm not speaking for Jeremiah. And actually, to Craig's credit, I have tagged him to see Exodus, I think, like 2 or 3 times now.
Really?
As flattered as I am to be considered everyone, I'm only one, and I'm definitely not the thrash guy.
Okay. You don't have to.
Jeremiah is absolutely a thrash guy.
I like everything heavy. I don't discriminate. If it's heavy, I'll listen to it. I don't give a shit.
Actually, it doesn't even have to be heavy. I've
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at
I
all.
like talent. Or catchy
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's.
Of course, I
the
got-
key.
walked on you listening so far was Aqua.
Oh, fucking
I
Aqua.
I told him the Sex
I'm like-
Pistols sucked.
I'm like in Enya's top listeners every single year on Spotify.
Did
Literally.
You say Enya?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man's in touch with his feelings.
I can understand that.
Not really, but yeah, I love that bit. She's the greatest.
Who
Anya?
told me you can't be all the time because it would be
Oh my
fake.
god, there's no way he hasn't heard Enya. I know he's heard Enya.
Anya?
Who? Is David trying
Yeah,
to
he's like,
be funny? Yeah.
We're all just being.
Oh, I'm so death metal. I don't listen to anything except death metal.
I listen to Al
At least
Tini.
he's not listening to nothing but black metal. That could be worse.
Yeah, that's garbage. Let's get
I'm a
real.
fan of most black metal.
I have been listening to some black metal. I was listening to Stormkeep. Do you know Stormkeep? I was listening to Stormkeep today. They're from here, and I got a
I
record
thought you
from
said
our.
Scorps. I was like, I like the Scorpions.
I also like the Scorpions, but I'm the only one.
Hey, you guys see that stupid Lords of Chaos movie?
I saw it like a long time ago.
When Euronymous comes and points at his scorpion thing, like you got to take out his animal magnetism, fucking pass, and knock him out right there.
I mean, that made me like. That made me like.
Getting into is Moonlight Sorcery. Very good.
No, dude, check out this album cover.
I shared them in the band chat so long ago. I love that band so much.
Look at this Stormkeep album cover. Stormkeep is sick, dude. They're like fucking bonkers. This is their album before their big album.
So, let's get into that. What are your guys' influences towards this band? I mean, I know what days are. I've been watching him play a 7-string since forever.
As far as drums go,
Yeah, who's your
my
main
goal
player
is-
influences?
my goal is like I always like to be busy. I watched Kevin Lane, the original drummer for Whitechapel, back in 2007, and I just loved how he was always so busy, and it really helped my brain. I can't really just sit still for too long, so I always just want to like keep it busy and keep it fast.
You know what's great
So
about
Kevin Lane is responsible for that. So is Alex Grind, the drummer for Despised Icon.
I find most drummers are kind of a little hyperactive.
Yeah, I mean, I can't sit still for too long. It bores the shit out of me.
Right on. Bill,
On bass, I started out with the classics, Geezer Butler, Cliff Burton, Steve Harris, and then
so I
started
take it you
getting a
play with
little
your fingers.
bigger. Yeah.
No, he doesn't play with his fingers in this band.
Not in this band, but started out as a finger player, and then got a little more complicated with Chris Squire and Geddy Lee, all the prog guys. And then as I got older, as I played in more metal bands, I thought, you know what, I need to simplify a little bit. If you're too busy, you get lost, especially with loud, distorted bass guitar. It just gets lost in the entire thing. So I try and keep a good foundation. But, you know, every once in a while, I'll head out there and do a little noodling along with Dave. But I like to keep it simple and keep it on point and in the pocket.
Right on. Right on. God damn it. And our
No,
singer, influence your vocals, man. Craig.
I would say the two biggest influences, at least in genres that are similar to ours, would be I believe it was his name was Jins from Nagelfar from Sweden, and
Right on.
I hope I'm not getting his name wrong, but Saragor of Karak Angren.
Oh, wow, that's underground right there.
The most thematic and storytelling way of using those kind of vocals that I don't think anyone else even comes close to touching. And it's just, I mean, you know, yeah, he's just awesome. Definitely those two.
I agree.
That's rad. That's rad. I mean, like I said, man, you guys, I wasn't expecting to come out. I've heard all old Dave's band, Thanatopsis, you know, and I was not expecting to come out of my speakers what came out when I got the songs. I think my favorite track on there is Curse and Coven, and I like Damn by Obnoxious Fate.
Damn by Obnoxious Fate.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
I know a few people that happen to. But
Hey, hey, you know Carl from Epidemic?
yeah, I know him well.
He said the same thing that you said. He listened to the album. He bought it off of the Bandcamp, which, by the way, when you receive this, you can get our album physical copy on the Bandcamp. But anyway, Carl got the digital
You can
copy.
get
on the
vinyl
Bandcamp.
and CDs too.
Vinyl, CDs, correct, and also the digital copy, like what Carl did. And Carl said the same thing that you said. He's like, I didn't expect it to be black metal.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's knowing
He
you.
has a new project too with Scott Sargent, like just a recording project. It's really good though.
Oh.
Leading.
You remember that place Subculture we
He's
used to
good, though.
do
He's
the
sick.
underground shows at?
What's that?
The night that Subculture, that place we used to do up
Oh
there.
yeah. Yes.
The night that the Epidemic guys played up there, fucking, we had a stabbing.
Oh man.
That's why I always remember Carl.
Was the Subculture in the Phoenix Theater?
No, this was in the.
That sounds like Deep Ellum,
Oh, Deep Ellum in Dallas? I've been there.
dude. Every time I played a show, someone got shot or stabbed. It's
Oh,
fucking
really?
crazy. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Jeremiah's from Texas.
yeah.
Oh, really? What part of Texas?
Well, I grew up in Decatur, Texas. It's a little redneck town. Then moved to Denton, Texas, which is like 25 miles away. So it's like real close to Fort Worth and Dallas. I say real close, not really. About 30 minutes away.
That's
Really
Texas.
close to Texas.
Yeah.
Rigor mortis
Fucking
or Pantera?
Texas.
That's like from
Wait,
Dave's
what?
house when we were in the metro
I
area.
said rigor mortis or Pantera?
I don't listen to either one of them like at all.
Not growing up, but wow.
I grew up listening to Pantera, but then I kind of like Metallica. I was like, this shit is kind of lame. So I stopped.
You might actually like Rigor Mortis.
Rigor mortis.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're the best band. I like Rigor Mortis.
Bruce Corbett was a good friend of mine.
Oh man, may he rest in peace.
And then there's another band from that area called Gamma Side that I like a lot.
Oh, I've heard of that. Are they thrash
Gamma
band?
Side.
Wait,
Yeah,
I think Gamma Side are going to be playing at Hell's Heroes this year, like as their comeback show.
I thought I read that.
Yeah. I remember Gamma Side too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Before
Hell's
War Beast
Heroes.
broke up, they were known. Before they were War Beast, they were the Texas Metal Alliance.
Ah.
They had some
Well-
cool dudes in-
Who all is in War Beast?
War Beast was Bruce Corbett from Rigor Mortis, the dude from Scott Shelby from Gamma Side, Blue, who plays in Phil Ensemble and the Illegals now, and some
I
other
think
band.
Enya.
Yeah.
Enya.
Yeah, she's in there.
Enya does the keyboards and backing vocals in
Yeah.
War-
Maybe I'd actually listen to it.
So
I don't know.
who helps with moving the keyboards around?
That's what I
Pain
did.
in the ass.
She's a War Beast girl.
What'd you say?
Stage yet? You haven't fit on?
I said, oh, that's who Anya is. Orbeez girl.
You guys hear me on that? Now that you're
What'd
5
you-
piece or 6 piece, 5 piece with keywords. You found a stage you don't fit on yet?
Yes.
How many shows have you guys done?
Oh yeah.
We haven't played that many shows. Our first show was on our first show was a party at our keyboard player's house. But our first show, like public show, was at a brewery called the Black Sky Brewery. And that's a really fun place. And we actually brewed a beer there for the show. And you go outside and play there, and it's like a bunch of pallets.
That's way rad. The Black Sky. What was the beer called? What kind of beer was it?
That beer was called Port from Existence, and it was so fun. Actually, Bill and Craig and I all brewed it together with Taka, who was the brewer there at the time, and it was like kind of a citrusy, hoppy but not too hoppy pale ale type of summer,
Cool.
like a summer show. Yeah. It was really good. Yeah. We drank it up, and
Yeah,
I think he wants to brew another one with us.
Yeah. So that was our first show, and then we played there. We played a place called the HQ twice. We played a very divey bar called the Squire Lounge one time. I think that's it. We only played like 5 shows, and then we played at
You played back in Florida.
then we played the Black Sky again for their 11-year anniversary party. So we went full circle. But then after we did that full circle, that's when things got good for us, because then we did a record release party, opening for Venom Inc. And the Florida.
How was that?
Opening for Venom Inc. was awesome and rad. I think it was, in terms of our performance and how we sounded, and just you could hear everything really well there.
It was the best sound.
That was the best sound. Like I could hear it really well. Yeah.
Very professional sound people, just a great venue.
Yeah. Shout out to Oriental Theater. Where was that?
I love the Oriental. In fact, I've been at the Oriental twice this week already.
Right.
Having a good week.
I only did go once.
Not a bad week for shows. Not bad.
Did you find it weird that you played with a band that's only had a guy that was in Venom for a little while? He wasn't one of the original founding members. It's kind of weird, don't you guys think?
Well, I think it's kind of weird, but remember, Tony did come in on the Prime.
Tony's cool. I like Tony a lot.
Oh, dude, Tony's so fun. So dude, Tony likes Bill because he's a bass player, but he doesn't call him Bill. He calls him William. And so
Proper English gentleman.
We met them and we talked to them when we played with them at the Oriental and stuff. And Bill and I talked to him. And actually, what's funny about Tony Dolan is that he has a very, very minor role in the movie Master and Commander. I just thought that was a weird thing. So I got the DVD. Like I had him sign it there and stuff, and he was all like happy and stuff. He's just being super cool to Bill and I. In fact, Bill was talking to him first.
Yeah,
and,
they came in. They stormed into on stage like
they broke down. They
had to go on stage. They were late. The bus pulls up 10 minutes before they go on stage, and they're loading all the equipment in 5 or 10 minutes, and they get up there and just jam it out. It was amazing to see, really. I mean, they didn't get there until right before they had to go on stage, but they spent time to talk to us, which was fantastic.
But then we ran into them again in Florida, and they remembered Bill and I from that. And dude, it's so funny. Like in Florida, it's super expensive, and there's like $18 beers, and this is like pretty fucking ridiculous. And it's just like
$18 beers.
Yeah, it's just an unsustainable place. But there is one dive bar there that people know about, and that place is called the Deuce. And so, like the last night that we're there, it's Bill and I and Kurt Murphy walking up to the place, and we walk in, and Tony Dolan's there. And he calls Bill William, and he's all like, he's like, "Hey, William." He's like, "This guy's from Finland, and he thinks he's pretty good." He's like, "But my money's on you." And he throws down $10 on the table, and he throws the full stick at Bill. All of a sudden, we're walking this dive bar being challenged by Venom Inc. It was just fucking awesome.
So I had to play a scary-looking Finnish guy at pool.
Yeah, hey, and you know what? I was worried, but you did not embarrass us. So thank you for that. You didn't embarrass us.
That's awesome.
That was the best show.
One of the first interviews I did at KNEC when I moved to LA in 2000 as an intern, I got to interview Jeff Mantis, when him and Tony were in the band Empire of Evil.
Yes, I saw Empire of Eve. I'll never forget that night because I actually got pulled over that night. But
Oh,
I well, they let me go, so that was good. I was fine.
that's
And,
well, I would have bought a lottery ticket after that.
Yes, another. Anyway, but I saw Empire of Evil in Oregon. It was awesome night. And I mean, you know me, brother. Those first 3 Venom albums that's like what I grew up on. First 3 Venom albums are essential listening for all metalheads, for sure.
Oh yeah. I remember. I think I was like 14 when that record first came. Welcome to Hell, and I remember holding it. And there's a fake Satanism and stuff going on, but
You're a little older than me because I didn't get into it until black metal. So
we were all like, "Fuck, man, this looks evil as fuck." It turned out to be not, but when you're impressible 13-year-old, you know.
Oh yeah, well, and then you get the church people telling you all these bad things, you know, but Slayer is coming out with this record, and the church is like, oh my God, that's blatant.
Mm-hmm.
They're going in to say, oh, AC/DC, After Christ, Devil's Children.
After Christ, Devil Comes.
But for black metal, you have to think that's like really Venom and Celtic Frost kind of molded that first
Merciful Fate.
That really dark energy to me anyway. Merciful, yeah, of course. But Merciful still kind of have more traditional metal roots. But yeah,
that's true.
They were the most satanic band for sure at that time. And I remember my parents got me that on Don't Break the Oath on vinyl for Christmas one year.
That's funny. I got Melissa for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 2 years older than me, so that makes sense.
They came out like one right after the other. It was like, oh wow, there's a new record out.
Yeah,
they had so much material. They had a lot of material. All that material was written before. I mean, dude, King and Hank Sherman had a large body of work before those albums were recorded. Anyway, I don't want to get into story stuff. No, dude, I'm just talking about Merciful Fate.
Yeah. Hey, I see them on acid with a whole bunch of fucking high school kids on the Don't Break the Oath tour. Laz Rocket and Death Angel opening up at the Kabuki.
I wish I could have seen that.
Tripping balls. I mean, yeah.
I didn't see them that long ago. But let me ask you this: were you there when we played with them at the Omni for the last show they ever had at the Omni?
Yes, I was there. Yes,
awesome. I
was there. I was also the first time I saw Opeth.
That was one of my proudest moments of my life.
Wait, the opening for Fate or opening for Opeth?
Opening for Fate. When we opened for Opeth, I was in a different band then. That was when I was a Mudslinger.
Yeah, I know you're a Mudslinger, but that fucking that place, The Pound.
Yeah,
I was in the middle of the crowd and my feet weren't touching the floor. That's how packed.
That show was ridiculous. That was so I think that was Opeth's either their first U.S. tour or one of their first U.S. tours.
It was their first U.S. tour.
Okay, and they were opening for Nevermore on Dead Heart in a Dead World, and it was. I actually have the tour poster over here. Hang on, I can do this as an archive. I'm serious.
You got the Metal Command Center there, the archives.
Oh God! Wow.
Archives in there.
You guys heard about what's going on with Nevermore? And
I'm excited for that.
Found a bass player.
Look, it was this show right here that you're talking about. I can't do it.
Is that the one from The Pound?
Yeah, this is it from The Pound. I found this the other day. I put it up. So I was thinking about it. It was like Nevermore, Opeth, Angel Dust, God Forbid. Is that who that is?
Yeah,
God Forbid. And then we played right before God Forbid.
2001.
Yeah.
That was 24. Fuck, I'm old, man.
And I remember I was talking to you.
4 long years ago.
And my friend in God Forbid that I was talking to was Dallas, was super cool to me.
Oh yeah, Dallas Coyle?
Yeah. I was hanging with him at that show. Yeah.
He's completely out of music.
I know he is. And his brother's like in what band is his brother? His brother's like kind of like a new metal band or some shit, right?
Bad Omens or something. I don't know. Doc's a weird one. I see him at the Rainbow all the time, but he's a little weird.
Yeah, I hear you.
Where do you guys see yourselves going? Are you actually going to take this as far as it'll go, or are you going to be we could tour a couple weekends a year or whatever?
No, I literally have nothing else to live for now.
Yeah, me and Dave are recently single. We have nothing to live for.
So it's time to jump in the van and go, right?
And I think, And I
That's right.
think
Time to travel. and meet-
we're about to be in possession of a new tour vehicle, it sounds like, if I can disclose that.
Ooh.
And I've been talking to different people that I know in different bands, trying to find an agency that will work with me. And but here's what I know for sure. That's stuff that's ambiguous that I'm working on. What I do know for sure is that we are going to record a video, and that's going to be, so we're going to kind of redo another PR cycle for the record, right? We're going to put out a video,
Yeah,
push that again. So we're going to do that, I believe, I think either the last weekend of March or the first weekend in April, somewhere around there. I know that we're going to play another show in May that I'm very excited about with this one band, Angelic Desolation. They're a very technical death metal band. They're
Right on.
sick, and they're friends of ours.
What song are you guys doing for the video?
The last song of the album, the Tempted by the Necromancer. That's going to be the next single for this album, and that's going to be the video.
I'm going to
And,
go ahead and add that to the Razor tomorrow.
It's not going to be what you guys think, but I think it's one to be excited about, and maybe something that could be uplifting for all of you too.
Yes.
Is everybody feeling bad?
Anyway,
I get that.
yeah.
Everybody's getting
There's
divorced.
something else I'm doing too. No, wait, Andy, there's something else. We have the video. We have the show. Oh, wait, that's right. We're going to record an entire another record this year. It's written. We're working on it now. Well, we're gonna start tomorrow. Yeah. So we're ready to rock that too. My ETA for that is to get in the studio with Ivan, our friend Ivan, who plays drums in a few bands here. A band called Lacerated, a band called Percipient. But anyway, I want to do that by June, I want to say. It kind of depends on how fast we can
Wow, that's
learn. And,
ambitious.
I mean, we can do it. You know, we just have to put our mind to it.
Fucking rad. More music's
So,
always good.
We want to get that done too. And who knows, there might be a rocky path getting to where we want to do. In fact, it's kind of difficult because I want to get this group of songs out, but really I'm thinking forward even beyond that, where I have 2 songs demoed in their entirety and then other ideas I want to collaborate with for our 3rd album too. So I'm in it for the long haul. The riffs are flowing. I love the people that are around. I've been here for about 12, 13 years now. I've been trying to find people to jam with me the entire time, and it's like I work so hard, and now finally I feel like I have good people around me for a change. So, I'm ready to fuck shit up.
It's safe to say you're getting divorced, but you're married to metal.
Yeah, I am married to metal. You know this about me. And, my hand surgery's done. It was successful. I got a quad cortex. So I'm road ready, dude. I'm ready to fucking go. So
Right on.
practice every
I'm going
day.
to play the shit out of you guys. I'm going to go ahead and add that song. You're going to do the video tomorrow, but I got 3 songs already going on the Razor.
Awesome.
Cool, man.
Awesome. Yeah, because
I
on
like
Razor, with Razor Radio, you guys have like a playlist that just goes digital all the time. right?
Yeah. And
Here's some of that.
we don't. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to pay DJs 24/7. So people come in on Saturday. Some people come in on a Wednesday. You know what I mean?
You don't? I thought you were independently wealthy. What's up with that?
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
hey, but let me ask you this: Are you guys?
Retired military salary.
But you're you're also military, but you were in the Navy, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. Awesome. Well, thank you.
I was on board. I've sat where Sulu sit.
Oh no way.
Yeah, I was with the Battle Group Foxtrot. Just when we fucked up the Iranian Navy during Operation Praying Mantis. But we were on the way out, and I chipped a tooth on a ladder coming down one of the ships. And our doc looked at me and goes, we don't have any dental shit. We don't have any. So they sent me over to the Enterprise because they had actual dentist things on the aircraft carrier. And I was an E3, like a corporal fucking petty, not even a petty officer yet. And I got my teeth fixed. I went back to the flight deck officer. And he looked down at me. He goes, I ain't requisitioned that helicopter for you. You can go with the mail in 3 days. I was like, what? Fucking left me on the Enterprise for 3. And I started wandering. But you could eat 24/7 on there. And I was a quartermaster in the Navy. I navigated and drove ships. And I made it up to the freaking bridge. And they weren't doing flight ops. So I convinced the navigator to let me get on the helm of the Enterprise.
That's pretty cool.
About 45 minutes.
No way.
So I can say I sat where Sulu sits.
Gotcha.
Ah, the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Nice, brother. Nice.
That thing had 8 reactors on it. All the modern ones have 2, but the Enterprise had.
Sounds like your military experience was way better than Craig's.
What happened? What happened with Craig?
Nothing happened, but he wasn't on the Enterprise.
Because I have utmost respect. Hey, Craig, you've been quite quiet, man.
I'm just observing.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to going with this band?
Andy, ask Craig some shit.
What am I looking forward to?
Yeah. Everybody's got to have something to look forward to. Or it gets bleak.
What, just in terms of this band?
Yeah, the band.
Oh, yeah. We're just taking it as far as it can go. I mean, I
love
feel
that,
right
man.
now
I
we're
love-
moving about as fast as we can.
I love hearing that answer. Because
It's
usually
just-
the guys I meet that are your age, they ain't doing that. You know what I mean? It
I do
doesn't
like
happen.
the fact that we've been pretty consistently paced on just moving forward.
I like that.
You know,
I like
as
that
an
a
old
lot,
friend of
man.
mine used to say a lot. The fuck train has no brakes. So
That's awesome, actually. That means you're
like,
fucking I don't give a fucks are going fast.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting impatient. I need to start working a little harder, push things along. I've been distracted, so it's time for me to
Really?
work a little harder.
You're distracted and not working hard enough, and you're talking about releasing 2 records in the same year? Man, look
Right.
out. Look out. Yeah, because I tell you,
Not to mention
most of the
keeping a
guys
roof
I
over
interview
your head.
nowadays are all young guys that are ready to do the same thing. And if I talk
What's
to
up?
somebody else,
What's up with LA? We want to come play in LA. Can we go in that area and play at a few venues?
I can get you 2 gigs probably.
Because my buddy, my singer John, Santa Topless
Yeah,
John, yeah, he wants to help us get booked at a brewery down there in Temecula where he lives. Then we can do that,
Okay.
and we can come up the coast.
And then I can get you something in Hollywood or something, or downtown. Downtown LA.
Yeah.
is where the metal's-
DTLA or Hollywood, whatever.
I'll hook you up
And,
with Dan Dismal. Church of the 8th Day.
I want to go to DTLA. I want to go to whatever the fucking shittiest, worst fucking diviest fucking place I can go to. That's where I want to be.
That would be around the corner from my house.
Now,
Senor Frogs.
before
Senor
you
Frog.
say that,
Okay.
But you guys need a little bit darker complexion. Yeah, here for that. I gotta remember
Is
where I
it-
live. I'm
is
the
it
only white guy in the whole
still,
block.
Well, what band? What band? Hey, Andy Ford, what band would be a good band for us to play with in LA that you could hook us up with that would like draw there? That's like maybe death metal kind of fits with our style, whatever. Like, what's up?
Steeds and Crown.
Who?
It's what the guys from Grave Hill became, with
Okay.
a male and a chick singer.
What are they called?
At the Gates of Hell Festival out in Garden Grove.
Oh wait, what was the name of the band again? I didn't hear it.
Steeds and Crown.
Okay.
Steve Short.
Good
Steeds
sound.
They got Rhett from Grave Hill and yeah, they're good.
There we
They're
go.
very good.
Yeah, let's make a show for that band.
All right, let me know. Give me a time frame, and I'll fucking just book it through Razor.
Okay, well another thing, because you asked what we were planning on doing. Another thing that I forgot about, other than recording the album, making the video, and other fucking thing, is that we're probably going to go on tour. There's a couple bands from Colorado that we want to do kind of like a 4 corner state tour things with, and
Really?
I've been talking to two, not Valor Priest, that band's gone. They broke up. We played their last show.
They broke up?
Yeah, we played our record release party was their last show.
That sucks.
Yeah, bummer. But it is what it is. And the drummer for that band now plays drums in a band that's doing pretty well. Like Oculus? How do you pronounce it? Oculus?
Yeah.
Great.
It's Oculus, yeah.
ALYS or something like that.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's who that drummer is in now. And then the main dude, Evan, he's not really doing. It's confusing because there's like 4 guys in the band named Evan, even though there's only like 4 guys in the band.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's 2 bands. One called Angelic Desolation, who we're going to play with that I've been talking to them about maybe going the road with, and then also a band that I think will more likely happen that we go on the road with is a band here called Night Wraith. They're a really good band.
Night Race.
Night Wraith, yeah, that would be a good Colorado band.
Was it Night Raid or Wraith? Like
Wraith.
W-R.
Yeah, like Night Wraith, like one word.
Yeah, I got you.
You get the record.
We're
Steve, but
talking 3 states away, guys.
I know it's rough, dude, and you guys have a pretty robust scene there as well. But okay, you picked up
We
the
got,
band.
we got every kind of metal and punk you want, depending on where you want to go.
Yeah, because I think
Find
I
a
think
show
I
every
can
day.
do a I think we can do. I don't know if I can get to Seattle, but I think I can do at least Portland and then a few places in California.
I can hook you up on a show. If you're going to do a tour, just let me know what dates you got open. Also, it's amazing how the metal scene. Since I've been here like almost 17 years since coming down from the
17
Bay,
years.
and it's just LA's got everything. That's pretty much the way I look at it. It's also got a bunch of pretend people and phony people too. So you got to learn who your friends are. Sure that.
Yeah.
Now, see, till that you moved to Colorado, I never even thought of Denver or anything like that as even a metal place at all. And you're telling me it's one of the 50. And you know, I got a bone to pick with you, Denver guys. You took away the Decibel Metal and Beer Fest, which the first 3 of them were down here in SoCal. Speaking of that, I got the new Decibel in the mail today.
Oh, nice.
And I got a new record from that. I can't read the logo. I'm getting old. I mean, really, look at that logo. That's the band's logo.
Oh.
Anyway,
I'm never going to read that. Well, you know what? I'll tell you that the Decibel Metal and Beer Fest here are fucking awesome and amazing. And good grief. The one when Cannibal Corpse headlined here, it was so good. It kind of seems like they get a better lineup in Philadelphia sometimes. I didn't go to the one. I didn't go to this year's one. I've been to 2 before.
They were down here?
I've never been to any down there. I haven't been to Los Angeles for a long time.
Anyway, I'm good friends with Albert. I just wanted to say that Albert bring it back to LA.
Albert.
Huh?
Who's Albert? I don't know who that is.
Albert is the editor-in-chief of Decibel Magazine.
Well, then let's talk to him. Get us on the fest, Andy fucking Ford.
Yeah, he's a good dude, and he likes his craft beer. So, and he wrote a book called Swedish Death Metal recently. Really good. And
is that a recent publication?
And he signed it for me and says, Andy, I'm sure this book could kill God if it had to.
That's pretty good. Well, Andy, the next time you see him, make sure to tell him about our band.
I'm going to spread the word about you guys a lot because you gave me the album about a month ago, but I really sat down and listened to it this week, and I'm impressed. You guys don't sound like any other American band. I can honestly say that. And I must listen to about 20 new bands a week at least. And I remember being a kid, and some of these A&R guys I met would tell me they can listen to 20 seconds of a song and tell whether it's good or not. And I used to call bullshit on that when I was younger, but I can do it now. You can tell by the production value or the way they're hitting chords. Not anymore. But I'm going to pass you guys along to my getter too.
Oh yeah.
Over at Century Media.
Awesome. Anything
Hell yeah.
I need all the help I can get in this world right now.
Well, that's
why I wanted to talk to you. We tried to do this a couple months ago, and I didn't even get a chance to talk to you.
Yeah, well, sometimes I have my bad days and my good days, dude. I'm getting old.
I hear you.
And
wait,
I beat this body up.
Hey, is Racer Radio on terrestrial? Is it terrestrial radio also? Is it just...
We're an LPFM station, which is a minor FCC license. We go about 8 miles from our house.
Okay.
We're in the city of Southgate. We're not in the city of LA. We're in Southgate.
You're in Southgate. Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
And then I put stuff up on the website, and sometimes I stream music depending on what's going on.
Right.
So, yeah, we got real advertising and stuff like that, but we don't have enough DJs because I can't pay them all.
Because
you guys heard of Full Metal Jacket, right?
Your station is always going, so you can just put us in that rotation too, just like fucking on the constant.
One, two. But you guys have heard of Full Metal Jackie, right?
I have.
Yeah.
She has a syndicated show all the way across the nation.
I know, dude. Remember, Will had to change the name of this show.
98 stations or something like that. But she's the reason I got my FCC license.
Yeah,
when
She's
right before
legit. But
COVID
remember,
started, I was going to go work for K-Rock. Huh?
remember that Will Carroll had to change the name of his radio of his show because of her, dude. She got pissed because his show was like, what was the name of his show? Full Metal.
I can't remember.
Jacket. He had another like
Oh,
a
Full Metal Jacket. That's right. I remember he. Yeah, we were talking about that.
yeah.
She's really cool. Because
I wanna
I was
meet
going
her.
to go work for K-Rock right before COVID hit. I was going to do a late night show for him, and then when COVID hit, they sold out. One of the last independent major radio stations to sell out to Audacity and fucking all the big fucking corporate shit. And she saw me at NAMM in 2021. She's like, "What happened? I thought you were going to work for K-Rock." And I told her what happened.
Well, what's up with what's up with Elmstone now, and what's up with the entire Combat Records brand that he owns? Like, what's up with all that shit?
That he fucked me too. I was running his Radio Combat.
I know.
You know what? I'll see him in about a week. So they told him when that shit came out with the little chick that he should just shut up and fucking disappear for a while. And he's pretty much got everybody off his back, except for Dave, except for Mustaine. But Ellison, if you've ever met him, and he's one of the nicest guys in all of fucking metal. He is. He got caught jerking off with a fucking 19-year-old Swedish girl.
Too bad he fucked up.
Well, it was the girl's boyfriend that found the fucking thing and shared it. It wasn't her.
Oh, I was
You know what?
wondering how that.
I don't even. You know what? I don't even want to know about any of that shit. I do not care.
I work for the
Something
dude.
that's none of my business. That one. No part of it.
Remember that. Then when you guys get bigger, stay away from 19-year-old Finnish girls, especially when you're 57 years old.
I'm not talking to any
He was-
girls.
Don't talk
He
to
was
any
old
girl.
enough to be her grandfather.
Women are gross.
Yeah.
Stay away.
You should have been in San Francisco. There. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm going to ask you guys all one more question all the way around, and we're going to wrap this shit up because I got to get out to Calaveras. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I'll go last this time.
I'd like to see myself on a stage somewhere in the old country, somewhere in continental Europe, playing a festival and drinking and having a great time.
Some mead.
Some mead, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe as part of a tour out there.
That's awesome. Awesome. Tells me how serious you are.
More shows in different places. Nothing else I really see changing. Just more shows, different places.
That's metal as fuck. Metal AF.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to see the world with my music. And this band definitely has that capability. So I see it actually happening. I just want to see as much as I can and play blast beats all over the world. That's about it.
Awesome. Hey, who's your favorite blast beater in the grindcore scene?
Grindcore scene, Brian Fajardo. Brian Fajardo. He's from Texas.
I like Danny Walker.
I used to play lots of shows with him when I was in a grind band in Texas. And I just got to sit there and watch him play, and it was fucking fantastic every single time. He's a great dude and a really great drummer. Definitely my favorite grind drummer, for sure.
Cool. David?
I
Considering
I don't know, dude.
Drop in the bucket.
I don't see anything. Fucking nothing but darkness. No future.
Emo.
There's nothing left for me.
Is he
Fuck.
emo or is he fucking talking? Fine line now.
No, he's emo. He's emo.
I want to be alive in 5 years.
That's a real good goal. Because I'm not
Yeah.
sure I will.
That's a fair goal.
Yeah, that's kind of step one to all the rest of the shit. Stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. That's important, guys. Stay alive. I'm gonna play the shit out of the record. I've already been playing it all week, and I'm gonna add a couple more tracks. But thanks for
Thank
taking
you.
the time out. This will be this where we let them see the sausage be made. Will be raw, but I'm gonna cut this interview up in certain parts and put them as 30-second segments before one of your song plays. So I'm gonna.
Chopping all
I do
up.
that with a lot of bands. Because I get a complaint that that when there's no one on the air, no one knows who that band was, and they can't. But if you're saying something before it, helps promote you guys.
I gave you their station ID.
Yeah, I know. I got it. I'll cut that out tomorrow.
Got it.
But let me say goodbye to everyone out there in Radio Land. See ya.
Take care, everybody.
Yeah.
Rock and
Bye.
roll.
The fuck did I do? All right, we're clear.